between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone just 2 for 13. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
One out, nobody on. To 1 and 2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2 and 2. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Cespedes, base runner at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Adams in foul ground, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh boy.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 0 the count to Jay Bruce.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone 2 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-0 to the National center fielder. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His career line against Wheeler, batting a robust .350. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fifth.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. No movement on base. It's ball one. Rendon, the runner at third. Harper at second with one away. Scorched to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth. Left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fouled off. To hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish. Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's a high pop-up. Turner has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting eight, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His career line against Roark up until this point, he's just 1 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
In now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
d'Arnaud is off at first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Bruce, and it's gone as they add still another. Long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Wieters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tanner Roark, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 delivery. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey
Digging
Turner.
in to try it again, Trey Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0. His fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Roark at third, Turner on second. Eaton is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Inside and low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Nationals are out in front here 4-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Grounded to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Rendon is there. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Cespedes leads off first with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jay Bruce. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. As Dribble Cabrera would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Adams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 32.
1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Nationals, Hector Tanner Roark.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tanner Roark. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Wheeler sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning as Dribble Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 just got a piece to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
Next for the Mets, Jose Reyes. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nationals on top 4-1. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Up next for Washington, center fielder, Adam.
Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. The first with it is Wheeler, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Conforto has a play. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. No hits to this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
No balls and one strike. Rendon, the runner at first with two gone. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Strike called. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's the 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Nationals lead it 6-1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Rendon on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. In the air to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Leading
He
off
was a
for the
ground out
Nationals.
victim last time up.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one down now. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tanner Roark. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Roark, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out with the man at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Eaton hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 6-1. Here's Jay Bruce now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Ready for another shot now as Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tap down the line. Rendon's got to get rid of it, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Now batting.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Cabrera over at second. Rosario at first. 1 gone. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Payoff pitch home, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Gloved by Adams. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now a flare out toward right center. Bruce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Kendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremy Hellickson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Michael Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Adrian Gonzalez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D'Ro, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
2 straight.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners on first with 1 down. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two out with a man at first. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Giselle.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's just 1 for 6.
Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Gesellman, just 24 years of age. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Wieters aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Into the seats, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. One away. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. So 1-1. Line but speared on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 6-1. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, another base hit and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Two-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground but foul. Lifted in the air out to left. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Taylor is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They trail 6-1. And now Bryce Harper, lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. The pitcher,
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. It's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Joaquin Benoit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Taylor comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Count is 1-2 now. Darno stands at first with 1 out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, D-Row, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. One and one the count now. 1-1. Bouncer down the line. And it gets fouled. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Two down, runners at first and second. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Two men are on with two men out. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark earns his first win of the season. Zach Wheeler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score.